TV. But let's start off going through the tier list. December tier list, where we rank the players judged on our player ratings. 0 to 4.9 goes into awful, 5 to 5.9 goes into not good, 6 to 6.4 goes into okay, 6.5 to 6.9 goes into good, 7 to 7.4 very good, and 7.5 plus goes into excellent. And obviously the best rated player gets our player of the month. Yeah, so let's get straight into it, I guess. What are we...
Let's do it.
Who are we going to first?
We are going to first Will Vicario, but he obviously can't judge. He's been out for the whole season.
Yeah, so Vicario goes...
the whole month. There was 9 games this month, by the way. Lots of games. We played Fulham at home, Bournemouth away, Chelsea at home, Rangers away, Southampton away, United in the Cup, Liverpool at home, Forest away, and Wolves at home. And there was, how many wins? 2 wins against Southampton and United. A loss to losing to Forest, Liverpool, Chelsea, Bournemouth. So 4 losses and 2 draws against Fulham and Wolves. So, yeah, not a great month for Spurs. So it needs to be said. But I
don't think it needed to be said.
We persevere.
All right. Next up is Brennan Johnson.
Brennan Johnson.
So Johnson, how many goals did he get this month?
He got a goal against Fulham, got a goal against Wolves,
An assist against Liverpool,
assist against Liverpool,
an assist against Chelsea.
assist against Chelsea. So 2 goals and 2 assists in 9 games. Not terrible numbers wise.
Yeah, I'll probably say Brennan.
But ratings wise,
Yeah, probably goes into what? Okay, not good.
4.7.
Awful.
Awful. We haven't liked his performances. We did give him a 1 and a 2 against Bournemouth. We were not happy with his performance against Bournemouth. Brennan got a 7. Sorry, he got a 6 against Fulham where he scored, 2 against Bournemouth, 6 against Chelsea, 3 against Rangers, 4 against Southampton when he came on. It was 5-0. 6 against Liverpool, 4 against Forest, and a 6 against Wolves. Maybe, Wolves, he didn't win a penalty and score, but we only gave him a 6. So we haven't liked his performances this month, Brennan.
Well, if we didn't like his performances, what's it's got to say for the next guy? Because the next guy is Timo Werner.
Timo Werner, 4.0.
Oh my God, another awful.
4.0, another awful.
There should be a tier below awful.
Did get an assist against Fulham, but 6, 4 against Chelsea when he came on, 2 against Rangers when he got hooked at half-time, and that sparked that Ange rant about him, and a 5 against Wolves.
All right, give me someone better now. It's got to be Dom Solanke. Surely he gets a better rating. I would say he goes into okay somewhere. He's been all right.
Big Dom, 5.9.
So 5.9 is not good.
Not good. Missing the Bournemouth game. Sorry, missed the Fulham game because he was ill. Did get a 9 against Man United in the Cup, but other than that, 7, 6 against Chelsea, 6 against Rangers, 7 away at Southampton, 6 against Liverpool, 3 against Forest, and a 7 against Wolves. So 5.9.
Yeah, a bit of an up and down month from him, and he's probably one of the better ones as well.
Yeah, I think as well. He's been playing every game, hasn't he? Apart from the one he was ill for, so he's really been running to the ground at the moment.
Next one, I'm not looking forward to. This one's Sonny, and I think he's going to go into awful as well.
5.3.
5.3, yeah. So he goes into not good.
Not good. I think the 9 against Southampton, and I gave him a 10. That saved him probably.
Fair.
Awful. Other than that, he did get an 8 against United. Scored from the corner, obviously. Other than that, he hasn't got above a 6. He's got a few 5s. Last 3 games, 4-3-4, which is which I think. Look, that's the reality of his performances. The last 3 games have been bad.
Rodrigo Bentancur came back from suspension, put in a bit of a stinker. And then he responded with a better performance, but still got that booking, which really annoyed me.
3 games, 5.0.
Again, not good.
Not good for Bentancur. 7 in his last game, but then a 5 against Rangers where he wasn't great, and a 3 away at Forest.
Mikey Moore, I guess, can't judge. I don't think he's played a minute in December, so Mikey Moore goes into can't judge. Next up is Decky. So he's got to be one of the better ones.
6.4.
Yeah, 6.4. So he's into okay.
Goes into okay.
He's on the cusp of good, but just being okay.
He did get 3 8s, to be fair. He got an 8 against Rangers when he came on and scored, 8 against Southampton, and an 8 against Wolves. But other than that, it has been some poor performances and usual. 3 away at Forest, 6 home to Liverpool, 6 at home to Chelsea, even though he scored, and a 3 away at Bournemouth.
I think OK is probably not doing him a service for the good performance that he did put in, because I think he has been one of our better. Like he's not been bad. I mean, he's been above OK in my opinion.
Well, I put him in good at 6.7. You gave him a 6.2.
So it's my fault.
It was your fault. You let Decky down.
Sorry, Decky.
Stabbed him in the back.
Sorry, Decky.
Spit in his face.
Sorry, Decky. I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. Cuti Romero, has he played a minute this month?
He played 15 minutes against Chelsea.
So no rating.
Yeah, can't judge. I mean, it's a 5.5, but yeah.
Fraser Forster.
For a big phrase, started the month extremely strongly. He was on course for about an average of 7.8 or something. And then he let himself down in the last 4 games of the month, unfortunately for him. So 6.3 in the end.
6.3, that's all right. That's our best rated player so far. So he goes into OK.
Goes into OK. He started the month 8 against Roma.
Second best rated player so far.
8 against Roma, 9 against Fulham, 7 against Bournemouth, 7 against Chelsea, 8 against Rangers, 7 against Hampton. You're like, all right, he's having an amazing month. And then all turned in that United game. 2 against United, 4 against Liverpool, and then 2 6s against Forest and Wolves. So didn't end the month great, Fraser Forster, unfortunately.
Jed.
But look, yeah, has he been better than people expected? I don't know. It's hard to say whether he's better, but he's obviously those first few games really kept us in games at times.
Yeah, he did, and I think he has been better than people expected, because people never expected those good performances out from him.
Yeah, but I think the last 4 games is probably what we've been expecting from him.
Yeah, but it's still given more than what we expected.
Yeah.
Next up is Jed Spence. Obviously, he's come in, he's done really well. I don't think he's had a bad game, really.
6.9.
Yeah, so he goes into good, on the cusp of very good as well.
Yeah, 2 8s against Southampton and United, 6 against Liverpool, 5 against Forest, where he got sent off. I averaged him a 7. You averaged him a 6.8.
Really? Fair enough. Again, someone else I'm doing a bit dirty, because I think Spence has been really good.
Could have been
yeah,
very good.
Should be, to be honest. Next up is Richarlison, who's going to go into can't judge. After that is Radu Dragusin. I mean, surely Radu probably goes into not good.
6.0.
Oh, just about. He's literally just past the threshold and goes into OK.
Goes into OK. Again, started the month fairly strongly. 8 against Fulham. He got then 4 against Bournemouth, 6 against Chelsea, then 3 7s in a row against Rangers, Southampton and United. But then a 2 against Liverpool and 2 6s against Forest and Wolves. So, yeah, pretty mixed month. There have been some good performances, can't deny it. But I think by and large, again, jury's very much out whether he really fits the system.
Yves Bissouma. I think it's been really up and down, more down than up, to be honest. But I'm going to say he goes into not good.
4.6.
Oh, awful. Bloody hell.
4.6. Not been a good month for Yves Bissouma, it's fair to say. 5 against Fulham, 5 against Bournemouth, 3 against Chelsea, where he gave away that penalty, 3 against Rangers. Did get an 8 against Man United in the Cup, where he did have a good game. Then 3 again against Liverpool and 4 against Wolves. So it's been which before then he was probably averaging, actually before this month, if I take his season before this month, he was averaging a 7.2, right? But this month has been a massive drop off.
Yeah.
December's been a terrible month for him.
Pedro Porro can't be much better.
Pedro Porro 4.9.
Yeah, awful
4.9.
again.
Yeah. 2 against Liverpool, were very harsh.
I don't think we've ever had as many players in awful as this.
4 against Fulham, 4 against Bournemouth, 5 against Chelsea, 3 against Rangers. Just been terrible. 2 6 against Hampton and United, 2 against Liverpool, then a better performance against Wolves. Again, up until this month, he was averaging a 6.2. Okay, so it's still not great, but this has been a massive drop.
It's not been a good season from Pedro Porro, whichever way you want to slice it.
No,
it's been a big drop off from last year. Next up is Pape Matar. Surely he's one of the better players this month.
5.6.
5 points, so not good. Wow. Even Pape doesn't get into good.
Even Pape, yeah. Did have 2 8s, again, against Hampton and United, a common theme there. Did get a 7 against Wolves, but 2 5s against Forest and Liverpool. A 4 against Chelsea, 4 against Bournemouth, and a 6 against Fulham. So, yeah, it has been a bit of an up and down month. And he, again, it's a common theme. When he's played too many games, he's come off it. But when he's had a bit of a break and come in, he's been all right.
Archie Gray. Surely he's one of the better. I'm going to say Archie Gray goes into good.
6.1.
6.1. Oh, okay only.
6
It's a
and
bit of a
4
shame because I
last
think
few games.
Archie is one of the ones I thought that's been consistent this season.
Well, 3 sevens against Rangers, Southampton, and United when he came in. Did get a 5 against Bournemouth, which wasn't great. Liverpool as well, 5, where he got a bit bullied. Last couple of games, 2 6s as well. So had a good start, but last few games, it hasn't. Look, it's not his fault. I'm not putting any blame on him, but obviously it's this reality. He's playing centre back every game, and he wasn't going to keep up these performances forever.
Sergio Reguilon, can't judge.
One 40-minute cameo against Wolves on the weekend. The first appearance of the second actually, because he had a cameo against United in the cup as well.
Yeah, played like a couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes, but 5.
Will Lancashire can't judge as well.
Yeah.
Surely Lucas Bergvall gets a favourable rating.
Bergvall 6.2.
Okay.
6.2.
Still one of the better ones.
2 sevens, a 6, and 2 5s.
Oh God.
I gave him a 6.4. You gave him a 6.
Okay. I think there's a common theme here that I'm rating the players a bit worse off than you at the moment. James Maddison.
5.3.
Oh my God, he goes into okay as well. He goes into not good.
5.3. Yeah. 2 3s against Rangers and Chelsea. A 3 against Liverpool as well. Did get an 8 against United. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Who am I looking at? Sorry, he got a 10. Sorry, he got a 10 against Southampton, but then a 4 against Rangers, a 4 against Forest, a 5 against Wolves, a 3 against Bournemouth, 4 against Fulham. So yeah, not been great.
So next up is Destiny. I think he's probably going to go into awful as well.
Destiny 5.4.
He goes into not good.
Not good. Again, a 7 against Hampton where he got injured, saved him. The other ones have been saved him from an awful. The other ones 5 against Fulham, 5 Bournemouth, 5 Chelsea, 4 Rangers, 4 against Forest, and a 6 against Wolves.
And I think all of the last 3 players all go into can't judge. Van der Ven, Odegaard, and Ben Davis.
Van der Ven, well, he played 70 minutes against Chelsea, Van der Ven.
What did he get?
He got a 6.5 overall.
6.5. Oh, so he goes into
7
good.
and 6. And then the other 2, Odegaard can't judge yet. And Davis can judge.
Oh, well, how
He
many
played
minutes?
Quite a bit. Well, he played.
When did he get injured?
Sorry, he played 2 games. 2 games. And against Bournemouth, he played against Fulham and against Bournemouth.
So what's he going to? Okay.
6.5.
Oh, so he goes into good as well.
6.5. Then he got injured.
So the 2 players that barely played this month go into good just because there's not much to go on, basically. But yeah, that is your tier list.
And he played 4 of the 9 games as well.
And that makes Spence the player of the month. So big up to Jed Spence.
Goes into player of the month. That's 6.9. Probably the lowest rated player of the month
ever
of the season. Yeah.
Yeah, and this just makes a mockery again of why Jed Spence hasn't had more minutes over the course of the season, because I do think he's been very good since coming in. But look at that bottom heavy tier list.
I think apart from Decky, who could probably be bumped up one, I mean, maybe Archie Gray as well, maybe it's harsh. But other than that, I think it's pretty fair, to be honest. Like, maybe Johnson should be a not good instead of awful. I think awful is maybe a bit harsh as well. But apart from that, I think all the rest, I mean, it's hard to disagree with them, to be honest, this month.
Yeah, very, very damning indictment of the Spurs squad this month. Let's hope for a better month in January, eh? But the games don't let up. The games definitely do not let up, and with potential more injury woes, we'll have some players coming back as well. Big games coming next month. We've got the North London Derby, bloody hell.
Ange, we don't have one for Ange, but Ange, we averaged a 5 over that month. So that would be not good.
Yeah.
Avoided an awful.
Fair play. But yeah, that is it. That is the December tier.